Hey y'all, go see our pals Libbie, Higgins, and Tina Debile on tour through the Midwest and South doing stand-up comedy. Get tickets at LibbieHiggins.com. And you can see the Viral podcast live on tour with Chelcie, Lynn, and Paige Jen in a city near you throughout the U.S. You can get tickets and new merch from Trailer Tales at EatMyTrash.com. And our pal Jeremiah Watkins is live on tour in St. Petersburg, Florida this weekend. Phoenix, Arizona, just announced next weekend. Los Angeles, California for the 14th year anniversary of Stand Up on the Spot in the Main Room. Las Vegas, Los Angeles some more, and Batavia, Illinois. You can get tickets at JeremiahWatkins.com. Thanks.
It's time for Trailer Tales.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Trailer Day.
You okay? Trailer Dads. Say it again.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Trailer Tales. I'm your hostess with the mostest and the here to boastest, Dave Gunther. And to my left is a princess in all forms in the astral realm as well as the human form. Right here, the amazing, the beautiful
Princess Crystal.
And to her left is the monumentally talented, a juggernaut of beauty, good looks, friendship, and fun. The one and only, my friend and yours,
Tammy. Hey, thank you for that, but damn what crawled up your ass and made you happy. Because we never got a opening like that.
A juggernaut. She's never been in space, ever.
Ever.
Well, I just, sometimes you take life for granted and you just realize how good you have it sometimes.
Wow.
Oh, God, he's going to manic
I don't know
depressive.
what the hell's
He's on the manic depressive thing here.
You just,
All right.
sometimes you have to look inward and you realize that you've been sweating the little things for a little bit too long and you actually have a lot good going on in your life.
I'm glad you finally realized that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
How long's this going to last? 15 minutes?
Well, hey, thank you guys for coming back for another week of the podcast. We love and appreciate y'all. And just to say how much we love and appreciate y'all, we kind of got something special planned.
Yeah, we've never done this before. And
Now, hold on. Don't be thinking we're going to do a giveaway of $100,000 or we're going to have a parade or that's not what we're taught. We're not going that far. No. But you know how pissed I get every episode. I'm like, what do I always say? What's my favorite part of this?
Tammy always says that her favorite part is the emails. And, the last few episodes,
We'll read one.
we don't make them a priority. We're going to be honest. And we don't want you to feel like we're not reading the emails and that we're not looking in the inbox at trailertalespod@gmail.com. We appreciate all the emails we've gotten. We're up to, I think, 66 or 7 now.
It's unbelievable.
Unread. So keep sending them. But we're going to try to get that number down today on the podcast because today is a very special edition podcast. This is the email episode.
This is the email episode. We're reading emails. We're reading 5, 6, 7. Who knows how many we're going to read. We're going to read some emails.
You got a herpy?
You got a herpy? Crystal's got
I got chapped lips.
She got chapped lips.
Okay, I didn't know that was a if you had like a fever blister, you're putting that on.
You think Carmac's going to make a dent in a herpes virus simplex? No.
Simplex. Very philosophical.
I know,
Simplex.
as a child, they say, put some of this on there if you got herpes. This didn't do nothing.
You
Get me some of that Valtrex.
You got to fight from the inside out.
Have you seen that movie Inside Out?
No.
You never seen that movie?
No.
It's a good life lesson movie.
Well, you got a whole list of movies for me, but should we get into the emails?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to sit here and chit-chat about In and Out.
Okay, fine.
Is In and Out the one with the different moods?
Yeah.
Which one would you be today?
Which mood? I guess I'd be the happy one. I'm in a
Yeah.
good mood today.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're in a very good mood.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start. First off, the caption is Motion of the Ocean, which kind of pissed me off. You didn't put a urgency level, but that's fine. But please, if you're going to send emails, put an urgency level. Okay? So, hi to the trilogy of Trailer Tales.
Whoa.
I like that.
What are your thoughts on making sweet, sweet love on a waterbed? Have you done it on one? What was it like? I will say this. My first time rubbing one out was on a waterbed. And it was wonderful. It was opened up a whole new life for me. When I got older, and I thought making love, as they said, I call it f***ing, but making love was going to be just like that on the waterbed. Because when you're mashed, you're not really moving. You're staying still to the, you know what I mean? I f***ed on it, and we were flying across the room. Because one side gets going, what happens?
Like a teeter-totter.
Exactly. So I don't like f***ing on waterbeds, but I will masturbate on one. Now, Crystal used to have a waterbed.
Yep. But I had a waveless mattress, which meant it was like a waterbed, but it didn't have as much of this. It was more just like...
And your bed was the one I masturbated on.
That's all right.
Yeah. But I didn't f*** on it. This guy we did it on his.
Oh, you really love Tammy. Mm-hmm. If I masturbate on your bed, you'd be all up in arms about it.
Because you would have creamed everywhere.
Yep.
I would have creamed in my belly button, you know it.
And I kept my cream to myself. I didn't spew it everywhere.
I wasn't going to just be like
Well, I saw what you did to our trampoline, so I wasn't about to let you on a...
But that was outside. That's why I did that outside.
It don't matter if it's outside or not. You didn't have control of your ejaculate.
Inside, on your bed, I just would have been like, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you.
Oh, my God. So go ahead with your sex on the...
It's very romantic. I love waterbed sex, and I'm appalled that they don't sell waterbeds no more. You got to go halfway across the country to get a good waterbed. You get a waterbed that has a big, almost bookcase behind you, and you can put all kind of stuff there. Knickknacks,
Patty wax,
Patty
doggle
wax.
bones.
pictures of your family and everything. But for someone like me who's larger and can't move as good, you put me on a waterbed, you're thinking, wow, this is a young, spry woman.
It's called elevation.
Basically, waterbeds are the mobility scooters of beds. They're for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's probably makes you feel like you can zip around and do all kinds of different positions because it's helping you with your motion because there's an ocean underneath you.
Yep. And it's also heated.
It's a heated waterbed.
You heat the water. I don't know how it does it without getting electrocuted, but it's heated.
Bring back waterbeds is what we're saying.
Bring them back.
If we started custom building waterbeds, I think we could take over the world.
That could be our own business.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it normal to split your gooch?
In general, or on something?
I'm sorry. Something happened to me recently. I think I split my gooch recently.
Hold on, have you ever on a waterbed?
No.
Okay, you trying to... Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to throw in the gooch split so we wouldn't... Okay, what happened to your gooch?
It's split right now.
How?
Tammy, I don't know how the hell it happened.
How do you
Well,
know it's split?
I can look at it and there's a line where there shouldn't be.
Hold on, you can see your taint?
Yeah.
If by doing this?
No. When I look in the mirror upside down. If I go like this in the mirror and look down like at it.
Well, sometimes nothing can happen. Sometimes it can get dry and cracked, just like your lips.
Yeah, it's cracked right now.
You want some of this Carmex for it?
Put some of that Carmex on it later. Actually, do it right now. Put some on your finger and put it on your taint.
Yeah, don't rub it.
No.
Put it on your finger.
Put a little bit on his finger.
Put it on my finger and put it
It's
on my
gonna burn, but it's gonna be good for it.
Well, don't bring up, oh, I ripped my cooch, and then you ain't going to do nothing about it.
Yeah, we're gonna help you. All right, if you're an audio listener, step by step, Dave unscrewed the cap. He is putting
Quite
a bit. You must have a long taint on his finger, and he put about a quarter inch, half inch. I don't know math on his finger. He's put the cap back on, and now he is getting situated, putting his phone up. I'm assuming next he's gonna. Yep. Okay. He's unbuckling his belt.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, hold on. She's gonna record this.
Hold on a minute. I got to get my phone out.
Why are you wanting to record this?
You got
For
6
information.
cameras on you right now.
For
What
information
do you mean?
purposes.
Information purposes.
Okay.
Okay. So he unbuckled his what's it called? Belt, which is kind of I'm having flashbacks to not a good time in my life
I'm gonna
when
turn my head.
he kind of grossed me out. Now he's putting his lifting up his underwear and he's reaching.
Ew.
And he's reaching. He's reaching down there on the taint. He's reaching down there. And you know what's wild is I don't smell nothing yet. I expected
Odor, yeah.
an odor, but surprisingly I don't smell nothing. He's rubbing it. He's rubbing that Carmex on that.
We're going to have to
Are you
delete-
off?
No.
Okay.
We're going to have to delete this off of YouTube because it is looking perverse, I bet.
I was like, you're gonna get us demonetized.
Give your finger a sniff real quick.
That's strong.
Well, does it feel better?
It do feel a little bit better.
Good.
All right.
Good. Okay, well, should we read another email?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to read?
Who sent that email?
It didn't say. They didn't say. So
You want me to read
Go
one?
ahead, Crystal. Take it away. Take it away,
You
baby.
know, it takes me forever to get my phone
Read us
out
an
and
email.
find-
See, and this is informative. If you have a split taint, maybe it's too dry or something like that, use some Carmex.
Exactly.
All right.
Carmex
This
also vegetable oil does wonders. Go ahead.
urgent level 1 million in caps. That damn important.
Wow.
This is sent from Mason. All right. Dave, how big are your feet? And Tammy, what is the secret to having your figure? Because I'm trying to find me a girl like that, and I would love to take a fat whiff of your hair. And Crystal, how much money to let me lick your tooth?
Great questions.
And just a period at the end. No periods anywhere else.
And correct urgent level, I would say. A little dramatic, but you got the point across. So where do we start here?
How much to lick your tooth?
My tooth, yeah.
How much would you charge him if he wanted to lick your tooth?
And is he talking about me taking this out and him licking this, or him licking the tooth hole?
Probably in between.
I forgot you've had your tooth back in for so many episodes. I forgot that you can take it out still.
She got that. I would say
Oh,
he
can you leave it out for a little bit?
All right. I'll set it right there.
It's fun to look at.
It is fun to look at.
I would say he can buy one of those on eBay and lick one. That ain't special. I'm assuming he's wanting to lick in between the nubs. So what would you charge him?
Which reminds us, we're talking about emails, the Nub Nation.
We've gotten several entries in Nub Nation.
But we don't want to release it yet.
No, we're stockpiling the nubs. If you have a deformed hand, a
deformed
foot, if you have a nub that used to be an arm and now it's a nub, anything like that, please send in to trailertalespod@gmail.com. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, only deformities. Don't send regular hands. Send a hand that's got an extra finger coming off here that don't work and it's just kind of hanging.
Don't do that. Okay.
So how much to have him lick my tooth? Oh, I have $20.
$20?
Just for one lick. You know, if he's just doing a quick,
Well, he wants to stick the tongue and then do that.
then probably 25.
Okay.
Crystal, we got to up your...
Well, you got to think, not everybody has, that's probably a good chunk.
Judging by the way that this person wrote this email with no punctuation, I'm assuming they're poor.
Okay. All right.
All
What
right.
was the other questions? How does he get How does he find a woman with my body type
Your
and body
figure.
style? Because
Figure.
that's what he likes and wants. Was that the question? How's he
And he
find
wants
one?
to take a big fat whiff of your hair.
You can do that. You're going to smell bacon grease. First off, that's what it smells like. It smells like breakfast every morning, every day.
You're that kid that smelled like waffles every day at school?
Nope, smell like bacon. Big difference.
Oh,
One sweet, one salty. What is it?
piece of that beef stick I ate
Oh.
it got underneath my tooth there and was in my between my crevices.
Nasty.
You had
Oh,
beef
Lord.
stick residue on your teeth?
Oh,
Not
underneath-
residue, more of a, just a large piece back up in there.
We're gonna find a woman like me. You're gonna find me sitting at home. You're gonna find a woman like me at Home Depot in the tool section. You're gonna find a woman like me in a drive-thru. You're gonna find a woman like me sitting in the parking lot, eating and filming it for YouTube. You're gonna find a woman like me
Coaching a girls' high school softball team.
coaching a girl. That's a good one. Coaching a girls' high school softball team. And you're going to find a woman like me, not saying I've never done this, because I never have, but you're going to find a woman like me probably in, some guy's bed that has a girlfriend. I've never done that. But I can see my body type doing that.
I'm also thinking that maybe a woman like you, an older version of you that's working in like an orphanage in Russia that really just lays the law down and doesn't let them kids do nothing.
You're going to find a woman like me selling scratchers down at the corner store. You're going to find a woman like me at a drag strip. You got a drag strip near you? Go there. Because we're there hunting for some dick. And now that I have done.
You're going to find a woman like her standing in the corner with a sign that says free car wash, and then she goes over and cleans your car in a bikini, and you give her a donation.
We're kind of everywhere. You really just got to look. Open your eyes. You know?
You're going to find a woman like her who's standing outside the smoke shop digging through their ashtray looking for half cigarettes.
You're going to find a woman like me going up to the elementary school raising hell with the principal. You're going to find a woman like me at the first of the month stocking up at Walmart because I got my check.
You're going to find a woman like her when you are in the bathroom late at night and you close that little mirror and you see an image pop up behind you. You're going to see a woman like her.
You're not. Yeah.
I don't get that one. Where's that
If you've
at?
seen any horror movie ever, anytime they're being haunted by somebody, they close the swivel mirror in their medicine cabinet,
Yeah.
and right when they close it, there's somebody standing behind them. And it's a
Somebody-
woman like her.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
Right.
So we're everywhere, pretty much. And good luck on your endeavors. I hope you find a large woman that's going to love you and that's going to treat you right. Okay. Now, what was his question?
How big are your feet?
Size 13. Yeah.
Okay. Next email.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Are we just going to go down the line?
We can round robin it.
Yeah, let's round robin
That's,
it.
that's actually that's red
That's a
robin
good
it.
idea.
Red robin. Okay, let's do it.
Love
Love these emails.
These are good. Okay. So I think I can. Well, I won't say her name because, well, she didn't specify. But the title is so good. I glued my butt cheeks together trying to wax my butthole by myself.
Happens.
No urgent level?
No, but it's like, it caught my attention.
Okay, but don't be thinking y'all can email and not put an urgent level. Because after this, we're not reading no emails without an urgent level in the caption. Go ahead.
Hi, friends. A couple years ago, I decided waxing was getting too expensive and I could do it myself. I bought it mostly to wax my face in little areas. After I watched 3 YouTube videos that I didn't want to watch all the way through, I started waxing. I waxed my bitty, well into the night and decided I got it down good enough to try to wax my butthole. I set myself up in front of my sliding closet doors. I balanced on one foot, bent down, got wax on the stick, did a swipe while balancing one leg and my other foot on the mirror. I realized I left the strips on the counter behind me and put my leg down. My butt cheeks came together like two lost family members that weren't ever going to let go again. I spent the next 2 hours, 1 a.m. by now, trying to pull them apart after panicking and jumping in the shower and trying to let the water and baby oil run down my crack. The water made it cold and impossible. I woke up the next morning with fuzzy parts of my blanket stuck to all patches of wax I didn't get off. I had more hair stuck to me than when I started. My question, what have you tried to do yourselves after watching a YouTube video and realize you probably should have watched the whole thing before it was too late? Love this pod. Love from Vegas.
Oh, man. Thank you.
I'll say thank you, Emily. I won't say your last name. Thank you, Emily.
Okay. That's a gnarly story. I never tried to wax myself. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. My taint is burning a little bit from the Carmex.
It's supposed to.
You gotta feel the burn for it to heal.
It's supposed to.
Okay.
Just give it time.
Okay.
Give it time. Have I ever watched it? You know what? I'm not to sound like I know everything, but I've never watched a tutorial because I kind of know how to do everything already.
You've never watched a YouTube tutorial for anything?
Mm-mm. No. I haven't. I'm trying to think. Nope.
Yeah, I can't think of none that I've watched either.
I watched a YouTube tutorial. I broke a backpack, and I had to try to fix it myself. I had to sew it to fix the zipper because the zipper went off track, and I watched a tutorial for that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to fix the zipper?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I've never had a zipper break on me.
Now that does spark my memory. I had a pair of sweatpants and the little thing.
The drawstring.
Yeah, and I had to take a straw and a paper clip, and I like to never. I mean, my pants are so large it was going around 60 inches. But that's pretty much the only one I watched.
And you got it fixed?
No, I never did get it fixed. There's a paper clip and a straw stuck inside the waistband.
Okay. All right.
So sometimes it don't work.
Okay. Sometimes they don't work. But I'll tell you right now, I will never wax myself.
Really?
Because I'll get, just like her, I'll get my lips stuck together. And what am I going to do if my lips are stuck together?
They panic.
No entry. I'm not doing that.
Because I've had, so when I get my backside waxed, I have to hold up my butt cheek for her because I cannot go on all fours on their table. And sometimes my hand will get tired from holding up that cheek and it'll drop, and then guess what? Cheeks are together and they panic because they know they're going to spend anywhere from an hour to 2 hours trying to meticulously pick this wax between my crack.
Yep.
And it's not a joke. Your skin can be ripped off, and they know they've got a pending lawsuit.
It's a big thing.
If you can't handle waxing a large woman, don't sign up for it.
Yeah.
If you come out and say, "Hi, Crystal, where are you at?" and you're looking around the waiting room and you see me and you're like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, you're too large." Just tell me then.
You would be okay with somebody if they looked at you in a waiting room and told you you're too large for that?
Yeah, because you're talking about gluing my bottom together. Now, if they're just saying it because they think I stink or they don't want to spend the extra time, then yeah, that would upset me. But if
You're telling me in a busy lobby waiting room of, let's say, just petite model women that are just hanging out in there waiting for their appointment, and then somebody comes out, it's a Russian lady, she goes, "You, lady, too big, no want to."
Well, if it came from her, I'd know that she's being fat phobic. Because I find that other people from other countries hate fat people. And they say, "We have no fat people in our country." Which is predominantly true.
Okay.
You know, they don't want to deal with fat people. But if I just see a regular old, like a 20-year-old white lady, and she says it, I'll believe her. Because she don't have the strength to hold up a butt cheek.
Right. She's frail. She's small. She's frail. She's just being honest. Hey, lady, ass too big. I can't lift it up. Don't waste her time. Don't waste her time thinking you can lift the cheek when you can't, is
They're
what
heavy,
she's saying.
dense cheeks.
That's all she's saying. All right. Next question.
Trailer Tales.
If you like ranch dressing like we do,
If you like fried chicken like we do,
If you like America like we do, then you would like Hooked on Cards like we do. I've been doing my research and it's real simple, y'all. Hooked on Cards are breakers with the largest variety hobby boxes. Look at these.
check that out. Let me open it. Check that out.
Hooked on Cards gives you the best bang for your buck. All teams start at $1.
And Hooked on Cards are breakers that care about protecting your sports cards. Come on.
Not only do they provide the best sports entertainment and give away a free NFL team in every break. I even heard they have a big cards.
Like this Patrick Mahomes optic rookie card.
Hooked on Cards are the card breakers for the people, and if you want a chance, listen up, if you want a chance to win this Patrick Mahomes card, go follow Hooked on Cards on Whatnot and Instagram to get a notification when Captain Hook goes live. Jump in the chat and let them know Trailer Tales sent you. Good luck!
Is that fitting there?
Who's gonna win it?
Oh,
Who's gonna win that thing?
I touched it. It said mint condition on it.
It's a Patrick Mahomes card, y'all. Follow them on Instagram. Hooked on Cards. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
They better go win for us.
And tell them the Trailer Tale sent you because we want one of our listeners to win this card.
Yes.
It'd be a life-changing for... I hope one. Best of luck to you.
You may see Dave in there too, chopping Trailer Tales and all that.
They might not get this card back. I'm telling you that much.
You gotta send it back.
Hooked on Cards.
If you're looking for the best gummies, Diet Smoke is your one-stop shop, okay? They've sold over 10 million of them across the U.S. and have strengths ranging from 10 milligrams to 150 milligrams. So you can totally customize your experience.
Whether you want something to help you relax, a boost to keep you going, or something in between, Diet Smoke has you covered.
Yeah, I like giving Diet Smoke to people in my family. Sometimes I tell them that it's a normal, just fruit gummy. And they're actual CBD gummies and THC gummies. And they're just so chill afterwards. And it's just nice for different family reunion purposes to get people on the gummies. That's what I like to do with them. They even have gummy experts on call 24/7 so you can get advice on what to try.
As a special offer for Trailer Tales listeners, you can get 20% off your entire order plus a free gift. Just visit dietsmoke.com and use code TRAILER20 at checkout.
Experience better sleep, relaxation, and perfectly balanced product with great customer service at every step. Remember, that's dietsmoke.com, promo code TRAILER20 for 20% off your entire order plus a free gift. Dietsmoke.com, promo code TRAILER20.
Diet Smoke, the cannabis matchmakers. Your perfect vibe awaits. Fellas, why would you use the same razor on your face as well as your down unders? Huh? Get some respect for yourself. No woman wants to kiss the top or the bottom if you're using the same razor. That's just disgusting, all right? Now, Manscaped has an awesome bundle to get behind, all right? The Beard and Balls bundle from Manscaped, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0. Beard hedger, get all groomed with this awesome package deal. The lawnmower, I can't tell you how amazing it is. I use it all the time.
Say goodbye to endless passes because this trimmer gets it right the first time. The Beard Hedger gets your moneymaker cleaned up, whether you're going for a neat stubble or a full-on lumberjack look.
Listen, I bought this bundle package for Daryl, okay? And y'all know if y'all been around for years, you guys know I bought him the little trimmer years ago, and it's still going strong. Okay? My baby shaves his nuts. That's for sure. And he don't got to use no little cheap, Bic razor that's going to cut him up and stuff. No, he uses the good stuff.
No razor burn with these guys.
No. And if you're looking to level up, toss the crop mops into your shopping cart too. Okay? They're moist towelettes made specifically for your balls to keep you cool and clean, even on the hottest days.
So, get 20% off and free shipping with the code TRAILER at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code TRAILER. Manscaped.
Fresh balls. Urgency. Next email. Urgency 8. Tammy, Crystal, and Dave. Love you guys and the pod. Quick question. When you're cooking and making spaghetti, when you get to the end of the sauce jar, do you fill it up with some water to get the rest of the sauce out of the jar? Or are you wasting sauce? Let me know. Love you guys so much. Laura in Denver. Great question.
She already is insinuating that if we don't do it, we're bad.
By saying, are you wasting?
Yeah, are you wasting?
Right.
Well, you always say you got sauce money.
I do got sauce money. And used to, I had this little spatula, one of the little thin ones. And listen, I'm not putting water in my spaghetti sauce. Why would you put water in your spaghetti sauce? I'm taking a little spatula and I'm getting in there and I'm getting every last crevice, okay, of that spaghetti sauce. And I'm scraping it and I'm scraping it. I'm not putting water in there. Diluting the flavor?
Yeah, is this a Great Depression?
Diluting the flavor, but I am going to spatula that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Okay.
what I do? I put the cap back on and turn it over and let it drop all the way down. Then
Smart.
I take the cap like this real quick and hold it over, and it all falls in there.
I will sometimes take bread
That's a good idea too.
and wipe it
And go
like,
like
a
this?
sponge. You know how you clean dishes? I'll just use the bread, use that, put on my noodles, have a little spaghetti sandwich.
Smart.
Yep.
Smart.
But the water thing?
No.
Come on, man.
Now, do we waste sauce? No. Are we diluting it with water? Hell no. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I don't think Italians pour water in there. If you're making an authentic spaghetti sauce out of like a ragu or something, you're not going to pour water in it.
No, you're
because that's
not.
not what Italians do.
No, and that shit's expensive. 2 for $5? Okay, we're not adding water to it.
And if you try to get the one with meat already in it,
I'm not putting water on my meat. You know what I mean? I'm just not doing it.
better have a coupon.
Not doing it.
There's other ways to cut corners, what we're trying to say.
Right. Exactly.
I was not a fan of doing that.
Nope.
No.
All right.
I got one that actually ties in well because
Are we going in order?
thought we were doing a red robin. Let's do a red robin and then skip over Miss Crystal.
You can't skip her.
I thought we were doing Red Robin.
First off, I never heard of this term, but I'm assuming it's in order.
I thought it was. What's red robin to you? Red robin. Send Crystal
Yeah,
right
I thought
over.
whoever volunteered to do it, that's like, it's like a free for all.
Well, why would you skip me on my turn?
I didn't know it was your turn.
We're doing a red robin. Me, her,
Are you mentally ill?
Me,
Don't
her.
look at me and shout at me, are you mentally ill?
Hey, she's mentally ill, so she can say that.
Oh, is she? Is she a living, walking encyclopedia of information? Is she?
Bring it in. I promise that if I get heated over the littlest things that I don't need to get heated over, I will stop and do better and not be so heated.
And react.
And
react.
I react.
Friends on 3. 1, 2, 3, friends.
And another one.
Hold on.
I promise I will not look in the eyes of my friend and shout, you are mentally ill. You dummy. How can you stand yourself to look in the mirror? How stupid you are. Do you realize how dumb you are? Idiot on 3. 1, 2, 3, idiot.
All right, bring it in.
I promise if I roll the table back, you will see that I did not say, are you mentally ill? You are crazy. You are insane. What the fuck is wrong with you? Delusional on 3. 1, 2, 3. Delusional.
What's Red Robin to you? Red Robin, send Crystal
Yeah,
right
I thought
over.
whoever volunteered to do it, that's like, it's like a free-for-all.
Well, why would you skip me on my turn?
I didn't know it was your turn.
We're doing a Red Robin. Me, her,
Are you mentally ill? Do you have a brain in that thick skull of yours? How stupid are you, you idiot? My God, how dumb are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not dumb and 10 being dumb, you're a 12 dumb. You freaking idiot, mental ill idiot, dumbass. Stupid. Dumbass. The title is, I know who the secret investor is. Do not say my email. Do not say my email for FBI and CIA complications. That's just the subject line.
Okay.
And it says, I know who the secret investor is. There is no secret investor. My guess is that the secret investor, in quotes, is none other than Dave Gunther.
Really thought you did something there, didn't you? Oh, I know the secret investor, and then picks the lowest person ever that we would ever have as a secret investor.
The lowest person ever? Really
not-
riding this mentally ill train, huh?
You're not a secret investor. If you invested, you do it publicly. You would not do it secretly, is what I'm saying.
You're telling me a man that's wearing a UPS shirt, torn up jeans, and some of the largest boots that you've ever seen has invested in anything?
First off, I wore this damn shirt for you, Crystal, because you said you liked a man in a uniform. Because I brought it up about a month or so
I
ago
remember.
on an episode.
I remember.
that you would like to see a guy in a UPS uniform. So I wore it for you.
So you're trying to tempt me, even though the secret investor, who isn't you, knows that we cannot fraternize.
That's why she's calling me mentally ill. She's trying to nag me. She's trying to bring my spirits down. And she's trying to make me not feel good about myself. But just f***ing admit it. I'm hot shit, and you find me sexually attractive today.
Crystal. That's how you know he's mental. We're not dealing with...
You think I'm going to start saying something I don't believe out loud?
She ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, did I say, oh, if you came in here with the UPS uniform, I'd bounce on that thing and squash that dick? Yeah, I might have said that, but I've said a lot of things in my past. I've said I liked sushi. Didn't really like it. Said it to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Said I like going to Olive Garden. Hate Olive Garden.
She hates it.
You hate Olive Garden.
I can't stand it. It's too rich for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer a Fazoli's or something like that.
Mm-hmm. But I will tell y'all right now, there's only 4 people in this world who know who the secret investigator is. Me. Crystal.
Me.
Dave. And the actual secret investigator.
And he may or may not be revealed on an episode in the future. He's going back and forth with the idea. We've been pitching him since day one to come on the podcast. And no, he's never been on this podcast before.
No, he hasn't.
But we're trying to get him on.
We're trying to get him on. Or at least cut up the DNA that we signed so we can talk about him.
Or do something like, even if it's one of those videos where it's like a pixelated thing with a voice modulator on it, just to show people that it's not our outline even.
Mm-hmm. But I will tell y'all this. When he does come to light, you're never going to see it coming. You're not. You're going to be...
And you're going to apologize for all the speculation that's been doing in the Trailer Tales group. I see messages in there every day, or not messages, posts. I think it's this person. I think it's this person.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one right answer in there.
Not one. And you're going to apologize, and then you're going to eat my ass.
I think it's eat your words.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, that's not the expression when somebody gets something wrong. Is you're gonna eat my ass
What if I
after
want
you.
my ass ate?
I'm just saying that's just not the expression.
No. Well, I can make up my own expressions. So anyway, you got it wrong. Thought you did something there. Oh, no secret investigator, Dave. It's not. All right, go ahead with your email.
All right, back to Red Robin.
Red Robin. Yum. Here we go.
The subject is Crystal. Please give us story time. Dear Crystal, can you please tell us about how you lost your tooths? Tooth or tooths? I'm sorry if you...
Tooths. It's one tooth.
There's
There's one tooth.
Well,
One.
they said that with the parentheses S, just in case you had other teeth missing.
In the back, maybe they couldn't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry if you've mentioned it previously. I love you so much, and I'm a huge fan.
Okay.
Love, Grant.
Oh, it's a man who wants to know?
Yeah.
Does he have a picture of himself?
Mm-mm.
Go ahead and tell them.
I don't know if I'm ready.
What?
I don't know if I'm ready to tell the world.
Can you take it out while you tell it?
We like it out.
We like it out. As long as it's out,
Yeah.
as long as like you don't have a permie, come on.
We're
Have a
happy.
what?
A permie. A permie.
Permie tooth?
A permie tooth. I mean, I would want it out all the time.
I'd
Do you,
keep it out.
Do you know the full story?
I don't know the full story, no.
Do you know the full story?
Well, I know what you told me. I don't know if that was the full story
What
or
did
not.
I tell you?
You tell.
Where
it's
was
yours-
I?
it's
Where
yours.
was I?
I don't remember. You're
Speaking
scaring
of
me.
Italian restaurants, you said you're at a Buca di Beppo.
She may have been fucking with you. She's probably fucking with you.
The back of the restaurant. The back of the restaurant. And I'm not talking about the kitchen or where they keep the grease traps.
The
I'm talking
alleyway?
The alleyway.
Did you get mugged or something?
I'm trying to work up to it.
Okay.
The hell?
Were they taking the trash out and then they swung the bag and then it knocked it out?
So I had been dumpster diving with a friend of mine. And he pushed me over into the dumpster so that I could get in there and
Hold on. He pushed you?
Well, he pushed me over. I had climbed up like this, and he pushed me from behind like this.
Was he trying to help you or trying to be mean?
Oh, no, he was trying to help me.
Okay.
But I didn't know that he was going to.
Okay, because I knew you were dumpster diving, and I knew that you said you fell. But I didn't know nothing about pushing. I was about to whoop somebody's ass.
Well, I didn't know that he was going to push me then.
Okay.
I wasn't ready at that time, but that's not when the tooth fell out. Anyway, he had pushed me over, and I did fall straight on my face. And I'm, trying to get my bearings. But then I look around, treasures abound. Full blocks of cheese, noodles, everything. And I thought, I'm going to get some of this. And I said, hey, Ralphie, come in here with me. Ralphie comes up over the top, comes in there, and he sees all the treasures. Wow, look at all this, Miss Crystal. And there was kind of a twinkle in his eye. You know what I mean? And I said, Ralphie, not here. Not here, Ralphie.
He's trying to you in a dumpster.
I'm not done.
Oh, damn.
I said, damn, Ralphie, not here. But
Also, is Ralphie a talking dog? What is this story?
it's a man.
Okay.
Why would I have a dog? How would a dog
Because you're dumpster diving and it sounds like a St. Bernard pushed you on accident into the
No.
dumpster while you're trying to fish out food for the two
Let
of
me
you.
set a better scene. When I go dumpster diving, my technique is first look, right? Then half hoist over it. get a better thing. And I got to lift up this part of the dumpster while I'm looking. If I see something good, then I'll put my feet up on they have these little things where the dumpster picks it up like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like a step. Stepped up there. That's when he hoisted me. I wasn't ready at the time to be hoisted. I fell in there. And that's when I saw all the treasures, the blocks of cheese, the noodles, the Parmesan cheese packets. Wow. Hundreds of them.
This is exactly how I go down on a woman, by the way.
With Parmesan?
No. First, I look around, right? Then I do a quick peek under the hood, see what's going on underneath there. Then if I like what's going on, I'll flip the legs up, and then I start seeing all kinds of treasures down there, and I start going for it. Is that a block of cheese in there? What's that over there? That angel hair pasta? Continue.
It is kind of the same. Anyway, I mentioned the twinkle, and I said, not here, Ralphie. It was a man, not a dog. The hell? Why would I go dumpster diving with the dog would eat everything we found.
Right.
And he said, come on, Miss Crystal, come on. I said, okay. So he bent me over in that, and on top of all the cheese and noodles and everything, and he must have slipped on something. I don't know, butter, a sauce, an air sauce, and his leg goes flying. And he ended up lurching me forward, and I had hit just the side of the dumpster. And I said, stop, Ralphie, stop, damn! And when I put my hand out, there lied my tooth.
Wow.
And I turned around, and he actually gasped. He said, oh my God, did I do that to you? And I said, yeah, you did. You know, holding my tooth in my hand, and a tear did come down. And I said, Ralphie, get me the hell out of here. And he hoisted me back over, and he came out, and
so neither of you nutted?
Nope. And I set my tooth down there on the ground because I said, I don't need that damn thing no more. And I said, just take me home.
It was a dead tooth anyway. That thing was brown.
Okay. I gotta say, I'm kind of on Ralphie's side on this story, because I'm a little bit disappointed in you when I hear this story, Crystal.
Why?
If you're the type of chick that's willing to be f***ed in a dumpster, you better let Ralphie nut. You said neither of you nutted. You keep going a little bit more.
He just slipped on a sauce and knocked my damn tooth out.
I know.
Her mouth was bleeding.
You want to bang a chick whose mouth is actively bleeding?
If he's doing you doggy style, does it even matter? Come on. He's not looking at you. You're not riding him in the dumpster.
That makes sense.
You said that your face hit the side of the dumpster.
Yes.
Therefore, Ralphie is pounding you from behind.
Yes.
So your face is going up against the dumpster, and that's why the tooth
It wasn't
fell
up
out.
against it until his
Slipped on the
leg
butter.
slipped, and then I flew forward.
Yeah.
I was plenty room away from it.
But she was in pain, and she was done.
You want me just to fake it for Ralphie's nut? My tooth was gone.
Do you want
It's
her
still
to...
going to be gone 30 seconds after.
Well,
No.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if it just broke off halfway, if it was damaged beyond repair, which is what it did.
If you're real down for the cause, you would have grabbed the butter that you slipped in, used it as some lube, and let Ralphie finish.
No, because she wasn't going to get to finish. We ain't worried about Ralphie. We're not going to worry about Ralphie's nut.
Because he's a talking dog.
He
She
ain't a
didn't fuck
dog.
the dog. Don't be starting rumors on the internet saying Crystal fucks dogs.
There's no dog on this earth that can get on his hind legs and push me over into a dumpster. There just isn't. I don't care if it's a pit bull.
Great Dane?
No.
Mastiff?
They're not strong.
Couldn't do it. You seen her ass.
And the
Huge.
fact that I shared something so vulnerable and you set me up for it because you read that email, and then I tell my story and you're victim blaming me. You're victim blaming me for not letting Ralphie finish. Fuck Ralphie.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to.
It ain't gonna be me
'Cause he
that's
needs
the
a
last
nut.
time I saw him.
Why are you so worried about Ralphie's nut? And why are dudes so worried about other dudes nutting? Worry about your own nut.
Why don't
and
you go jerk Ralphie
Yeah.
off then?
And worry about her tooth. How about
No.
that?
Because
your friend.
Because I have standards, and I don't f- chicks in dumpsters, so I'm not gonna go off Ralphie somewhere.
Oh, really?
You chicks that look like dumpsters.
Yeah. That's worse, brother. Don't you be mean to her.
Don't you be mean to me when I'm sharing a vulnerable story about something that's very, very upsetting. Do you know how much money I put into getting this tooth? Thousands of dollars that I didn't have.
A lot of money. Which I said she didn't even have to do because we love the toothless look, but that's beside the point. I will not worry about other dudes' nuts from here on out. I will only worry about Crystal's pain and Crystal's missing tooth if we ever talk about Ralphie again. Dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3, dogs.
I'm done with this for today.
Okay.
I hope it's the end because I'm done.
Well, I'm glad that you're calling it because I guess it's time to wrap up. And I don't like
Wrap up.
I don't like ending on this weird like you're done, but I mean it's time to go.
Well, there's no weird energies. We brought it in. We brought it out. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
See if I show up to the next episode.
Oh, anytime this bitch gets slightly upset, she threatened to never show up again like she's some magician that was refusing to ever show up for the Prestige. Yeah, I've watched that movie a few times.
If she's not showing up, I'm not showing up.
And guess what? If I'm not showing up, I'm not showing up.
So y'all are going to have an empty podcast of just silence.
Just sitting.
Yeah, the next episode might be 3 chairs. 3 blind chairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Bring it in.
Hope this one cleanses me.
I promise to not say I'm going to quit the podcast again. I promise to never let there be 3 empty chairs in an episode. Cleanse on 3. 1, 2, 3, cleansed. I had a great time. I enjoyed reading the emails. Next time I want to read 1,000 of them. So send us some emails and some nubs, okay?
And thank you for subscribing,
Yes.
the likes, and the comments.
God.
They go a long way, okay? Make
Yes,
sure
they
you're
do.
sharing the pod. And if you're
Yes.
still watching, let us know, okay?
Yeah.
We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye.
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 I can't wait for Nub.
The Nub Nation.
I can't wait for Nub Nation.
It's going to be a good one.
Nub Nation, baby.
Nub Nation.
Trailer Tales.